You are dumb as and I'm so intelligent. Anyway.
And I'm George Clarke, and welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business.
TikTok wasn't working out for him because he's dumb as I was doing fine, and I just do this as charity work, to be honest with you. Show what?
Can I see your hair today?
No, oh my god, I've put a hat on for a reason. Jesus Christ. Can we see yours?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, yours looks alright. Yeah, no, I'm not taking my hat off. The Useless Hotline. The Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
When you do that, it makes it look like you're trying to read off a teleprompter.
Maybe I am. You don't have a teleprompter?
Don't need one. You're about to laugh at me for not needing aids.
Ooh, weird start to the conversation.
Not medical aids.
Not sure many people need aids, unless they're into that, which would be really dark.
What have you been up to, Max?
Not AIDS. Not AIDS. Not one bit. I actually just wrote a little list of the things that I've done, and I want to read you the order of them. House. Nice. 1. Teeth. Nice. 2. 3. Just saved a man's life on the tube.
Right, so the last one's bullshit.
No, it's not. And I'll tell you about the first two first.
So I'll tell you for why.
I've been looking at houses.
Nice.
Because me and my boyfriend Andrew are
homeless.
Hoping to we are. And for just £3 a week, you can. I don't know what you can get.
Should we move on from this topic?
Yeah.
Homelessness. So you're looking for a new house?
Yeah, it's like kind of the opposite of homelessness. I'm housefulness. Houseful. I'm trying to be houseful, and it's very stressful.
Nice.
I was just trying to think of another full word then, but I couldn't. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Ooh, I like it. For the first time, I think I've approved of one of your jokes.
Oh, thank you.
That's all right. You're learning. Only took you, what were we, episode 12?
I don't know, yeah.
That's weirdly wrong.
Yeah, maybe like 16. Anyway, houses expensive. They are really expensive.
They are.
Honestly, I'm not going to tell you what our budget is because I'm not trying to either. Some people might be impressed by it. Some people might be like, povo, weirdo, because I am shocked at how expensive houses are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are looking in London.
Yeah, but I look at the town where I'm from. I don't know if you know this, but I'm from a small town near Manchester called Darwin.
No, you haven't actually mentioned that before.
And literally, the most expensive house there
is a bin bag.
Not even what you would get here. Yeah, what you would get here is nothing. It's shocking. Some of the houses are gross as well.
That's because nobody wants to live where you're from.
Wow, Darwin, we ride at dawn. Okay,
what?
We're gonna ride at dawn, and we're gonna come and twat you. Okay. I know George's address. Beep 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 beep.
There you go. If any of you are fluent in Morse code, then you'll know my address.
But if we insert actual beeps there, then they'll think that I actually said your address.
Or we could just leave it at that, because that was believable enough.
Yeah, true.
Teeth. What about them?
I've got new teeth.
Thank God for that.
New teeth. So yes, got my new teeth.
Nice.
And it was quite a. It's been a long journey. The last ones are still there.
Oh, so they're just hiding.
Yeah, people think that I'm a fraud. I've changed. That I'm no longer a pure, wholesome,
a thoroughbred northern boy.
Exactly. I argue that I am all of those things. I just now have nice teeth as well. So yeah, I did Invisalign for 9 months, maybe even a year. I've lost count because I've been having way too much fun.
How'd you lose count of Invisalign?
Because it just kept going, and I just stopped counting. Really, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, time kept moving on, and I now got composite bunting.
Composite bunding.
Yep.
Nice.
On a few of my front teeth, and I really like them.
Well, that's one of us.
Yeah. Well, when you getting yours done? Please, God.
Soon. I'm actually booking an appointment soon.
No, what you doing Invisalign? You are.
Yeah. Sort my life out.
It'll change your life. Oh, it will.
A happy smile is a happy
child.
I don't want a happy child.
Want an unhappy child?
No, I just don't want a child.
Fair enough.
Do you want a child? When are you going to have kids? When are you getting married?
Not soon. I do want a child, but I feel as though I need to stop acting like a child before I can own a child. So we're going to get dogs first.
Yes.
That's the move. House, dogs.
Dogs are a gateway drug.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Well, I guess once you get used to how a dog feels, you're going to want something that's a bit more human-like, aren't you? So I understand why you went down that path. What you on about?
How a dog feels?
What are you talking about?
I don't like how this conversation.
What?
You had another thing, some bullshit about saving a dog.
I just saved a man's life on the tube.
That's a lie. It's just false.
It's not a lie. It's absolutely factually correct. So a man, do you know that classic thing where they're trying to get onto the tube and the doors are about to shut? His leg and his Sainsbury's carrier bag got caught. So I saw somebody get up and try and like pry the door open. Didn't work. I'm now in this awkward limbo where there's people looking around like, who's going to help? Who's going to help? Who's going to help?
I mean, the door just opens again, doesn't it?
It didn't, though. It didn't.
How small's his leg?
Normal leg size. No,
Well,
not
I'm
too
pretty
big,
sure
not
the
too
door would
small.
sense there's a leg in the way.
Well, guess what, George? I thought that too, and it didn't. So somebody screamed, pull the alarm, because we thought the tube's going to carry on going.
Yeah.
And he's going to get his limb ripped off. So who stepped up to the plate? This guy right here.
Of course you did. No, never far from the centre of attention.
Yep. I literally sprant over there.
A nice sprant.
That's not a word. That's not a word, is it?
I don't think so, no.
Sprinted. Sprunt.
Sprunt. That's what you are. You're a little
sprunt
sprunt.
over there, and I started to pull whilst this other guy was pulling that way.
Are you talking about one of your orgy stories now?
Yes, but that later. So it's a
Okay.
very similar story. Something got caught in something, but it was a human
and then
being,
you
not a
start to
door.
pull.
Yeah. So I'm pulling the right, he's pulling the left, and eventually this man just comes out. I'm not gonna lie.
He was gay. That's
He
a nice end to the
was,
story.
bless him. He was, and that was just the bit of courage that he needed. He locked eyes with me, another thoroughly homosexual man.
Thoroughly.
Oh, beg your pardon.
Bless I.
Allergic to gay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Very
We've all
much
been
so.
there. We've all been there. And I saved his life.
Well done, Max. I'm proud of you. That
Yeah.
was a really fun story. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah. What game do you have? Wait, what have you been up to? Anything?
Oh, just not a lot actually.
Why
no.
is it always I've been through I've gone through a forest.
Why is it always that I speak for ages about myself and you never speak? Because some of us, Max, like to listen to other
I
people.
ask you questions and you go, yeah, I've not really
and you
done
seem
anything.
completely okay with
Someone
that being
make
the
a
answer.
compilation of me asking George every single week what
bloody
he's been
hell.
up to, and
Look
him
at him
saying
asking for
nothing.
another edit this week.
Guys,
Oh,
if
can
you
someone
wanna-
make more videos about me? Haven't
you
got
want
enough.
to.
Post 7 a day.
If you want to make one, I'm not gonna force you.
I don't know
but
what
I'm
this
not
game
gonna
is.
stop you.
It's called Bad Choices, so I thought you'd like it.
Mm.
The object of the game is to be the first player to discard all of their cards.
Oh, okay.
Winner! That's a good joke.
Was
I
it
now have to
worth
retrieve
it?
the cards.
Yeah. No.
That was a bad choice. Link in bio. Hashtag ad.
Is
It's
it?
not. No.
Oh, I was gonna say. I bet.
I think that would be the sponsored segment.
Ah.
After Dark Edition.
Oh.
Oh.
All right then.
For those not in the know, that means raunchy.
Should we get 5 cards each?
Sure. Have you ever played 52 card pickup?
Can't say I have. Do you have to just pick up 52 cards off the floor? What is it?
No. All the viewers and listeners at home are giggling to themselves right now.
Why?
You fool.
52 card pickup? What's funny about that?
It's basically, I'll let you in a little secret. So you get a pack of like cards out, right? And you go, oh, have you ever played 52 card pickup? How many cards there in a pack?
52.
Yeah. And they go, no. And you go, oh, go on. And you just lob all the cards on the floor.
Oh, that was such an inconvenience. If you did that to me, I'd be really upset.
Yeah, but these are my cards, so you just say no. The trick is
Okay.
when someone gets their own cards out and they go, anyone got any games? You go, yeah, 52 card pickup. Then you throw them and they go, pick them up. You're not my cards, mate.
Ah.
Clever. And they're playing a game.
Oh,
Tell me when to stop.
do that to the camera, to the microphone. I really enjoyed that.
Right.
Did you feel that at home?
Right, tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
Skip. Choose one player to skip to the next turn.
Okay. Your turn.
All right.
Stop. Oh, do I? Oh.
Have you ever watched or participated in an orgy?
Have you?
No.
Have you ever watched one? I guess porn, but that's not really like
I've
watching
never
it. Can you
watched
say
it.
porn anymore? Yeah, we can say porn on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
What
still...
were the words that you said? Let's
Well,
not
I
say
can't
them.
say
Yeah.
them. George, what words can't you say on YouTube now? You silly tit. So have you ever watched or participated in an orgy?
I've what is an orgy? How many people is an
Oh,
orgy?
bloody hell. Is this going to be some sort of spiritual answer?
I once was
really,
there
what really is an orgy?
No, like how many numbers? Because I once ended up having sex with my
He's already got me beat.
with my friend and 2 other men, and it was really
Nice.
weird. No, it was. I mean, we had this weird friendship where like stuff like that would happen. We just wake up like, oh, whatever, like it is what it is.
I like it. Cool.
No, it was not cool. It felt,
Okay, not cool.
Oh my god, this is actually a really weird story. So
What, did you just come back from an orgy?
no, I just remembered what happened. So this was during the time.
Do you want a drink first?
Oh yeah, go on.
What do you want?
I don't know. I can't have anything too crazy because my teeth.
Oh, God.
For 2 weeks, I can't have anything with pigment in it because it will stain my tooth.
Have a suck on a bottle of gin,
I'll
then.
have oh God, I'll be sick.
We haven't even opened this bottle of gin.
I know, because no one wants gin. No one wants warm gin, do they?
It's all warm.
Yeah, but I'd rather have warm vodka lemonade than warm gin and whatever. Can I have one of them seltzer thingies? By the way, VK just sent us a big package. Thank you, VK.
Check out the package.
It will not be included in this video because I can't have it because it's too bright of a colour for my teeth at this time. But at a later date we will reveal.
Because the name of it is very appropriate to the story you're telling.
2 Brooks.
No, you tit. That's the brand. They're all called that.
Oh, right, okay. Passion Star.
There you go. You were having sex with 2 Brooks, weren't you?
I also saw the otter on the front and I thought, what's that mean? Anyway. Cheers.
Otters? Yeah, there were loads of them. Oh, God, that's how orgies work. Lots of people involved. Not that I'd know.
Could you ever have an orgy or anything?
I imagine, like, theoretically, yes.
Yeah, but like, would you want to?
mentally, I couldn't put myself in that
No,
space.
I get what you mean. It was... I mean, I was absolutely off my tits, so that probably
Well,
helped.
you're off somebody else's.
But...
Oh, there were lots of them as well. And willies. imagine.
This was during the time of COVID. Do you remember when? Which I don't know.
It's quite a long time. Quite hard to forget.
Yeah. Did I break a law then? I don't know. Maybe no, because you could go to like bars and
No,
clubs.
you're allowed to be gay then.
Oh, shouldn't be though. Bring it back. Bring the law. That was a joke for everybody at
You're
home.
literally gay. Of course, it was a joke.
Yeah, thank you. I just
You
need
wouldn't
to
be
preface sometimes.
an advocate
of criminalising
You'll be a
homosexuality.
homophobe. Little homophobic gay.
So, what was it? Oh,
Shagging.
when you had to sit down in
Oh,
clubs,
bloody hell. We are going in depth, are we?
in clubs. So
Oh,
you couldn't
well, that's a bit...
at tables. Do you not
bit
remember
public.
COVID?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't right. No, it was not at the club. So I was with my friend, and we were like having drinks, and it was also when there was a curfew. So the club closed at like 11.
Yeah.
On the way out, we bump into these guys that were
Oh.
like coming on to both of us, and we were like, "This is a bit weird," but we're like
Yeah,
a
that's
bit
a bit
young,
forward.
wild, and free. Yeah. Oh God. And then they were like, "Oh, like, you know, this is so shit because of the curfew. Why don't you come back to our flat?" And then they said that they were a couple. So we were
Nice.
like, "Oh, this is literally just like friendly vibes."
Double
like,
date.
yeah, effectively. Even though like me and my friend were just friends, we were like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah, okay.
No, we were. And it's George, by the way. He's the friend. And we went to their house, and it was like in Leicester Square in this like cool flat.
Yeah.
So we were like, "Whoa, this is like really cool."
That's
Go
what
there.
cool flats are.
Yeah, we go there, and have I told this story before? I might have told this story.
I don't know if all of the sex blurs into one at this
Yeah.
point. And the stories. Hey. Oh, loads of it.
God.
I have. I promise.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I can't remember where I'm up to in the story. We're in the flat, having a great time, having drinks. Gets to like 1, 2 a.m. and then they start like coming on to us. So I'm like getting with one of the friends, he's getting with the other. Turns out they're a couple who like do this or something, like do like orgies or whatever, like threesomes, foursomes, God knows what else. So we were just like,
said that made it sound like it's a business. That they gave you a card or something.
well, it gets, just you wait. So we are like, this is happening, and I'm looking at my friend like, what the hell is going on? But we're so drunk, and we're just like, this is crazy. Oh my God, we live in London. Woo, woohoo, crazy. And then they both look at each other and like, oh, we need to go. And then we're like, okay. So we're thinking we're about to get kicked out. They're like, no, you can stay. We just need to go out. Outside is the worst thunderstorm I've ever seen in London. They get raincoats on and get on a bicycle and go for 2 hours.
They're filming the new film of E.T. or something.
I've no idea what they were doing. We were in their flat alone until 4 a.m.
Why did you stay?
Because we were like, what the hell is going on? And we didn't know,
Let's find out.
We were literally like, what the hell? So we're like looking around the flat, like looking in cupboards. Like we find like pictures of them. And like we found this whole like jewelry cupboard.
Some weird episode of Come Dine With Me.
Pretty much, yeah. But we were like, we could have just robbed them. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. But we were like, we could have robbed them. Like, what were they thinking? 2 complete strangers. They left in their home for 2 whole hours.
Yeah.
They get back and then we all had sex. Bit weird. I don't think...
The way that you teed up. What were they thinking? Leave us over there. They have no idea who we are. Complete strangers. Then we all shagged.
And I think it was one of those things where I didn't really feel... By that point, I kind of just wanted to go home because I was like, I'm tired. Like, this is no... Also, they're obviously weirdos. They left us in the house. And I'm pretty sure nothing much happened. And I was kind of like, actually, guys, can we just like leave? Let's just go home. And yeah, that what a weird story though.
Wow.
Never spoke to them again. Sorry, let's play that game. Okay.
Didn't say stop, did you, darling?
Oh. Stop.
How are you picking all the special cards?
Oh. Okay. What does it say? Oh, right. Okay. Stop.
Would you give up masturbating for a year if after that year all your future orgasms were 25% better?
Yeah, because you can still have sex. I mean, that would be difficult for you, but I can have sex all the time, whenever I want, pretty much every single day, twice a day, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a day. Whereas you, no one wants to shag you. So that would probably be more of a question for you.
Yes, please. 25% better orgasms, baby.
25% better, is that all? What would that even feel like?
About 25% better than what it is now.
I know, but yeah, I guess so. But like,
They feel awful now. Cry
imagine
after.
if it felt like 3 times as better. What would that? I think I'd cry.
Yeah,
Like,
I do afterwards anyway, normally. But.
Yeah.
Next one. Have you ever sharted yourself?
Probably when I'm like sick. Yeah.
That is a pretty rad thing to do. I
Probably
love
when I'm
shitting
ill.
myself. Just spice things up a bit,
I've
especially
defo-
after a curry.
Oh, I've definitely done one of those like where you're really sick and you're vomiting into the toilet and you need to decide, am I gonna
Coming out of both ends, which one takes
Yeah.
priority?
Not good. Stop.
In your lifetime, have you sent or received more than 10 different penis pics?
Absolutely.
What have you received? Have you received or sent more?
Definitely received more, especially now.
Nice.
Andrew's Instagram. So he had this video that he put up.
Of course,
us.
you'd have received more. Actually, think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Unless you're sending out millions.
No. Andrew's. Yes, on his Instagram, he put up a reel of us sat on the couch, and he like do you know that classic thing, the film with that like that?
Yeah.
And I jokingly did it
move.
back and went like like as a joke. He
Yeah.
put that on his Instagram, not thinking it would even like it was just a stupid funny video. It's
Yeah.
got 10 million views on his
Whoa.
Instagram now. So now
Have you made this about views, Max?
because all of his followers are now men
Nice.
from like, and they're all gay men from countries where it's illegal to be gay.
Oh.
Like, and they're all messaging him like, I would flee the country to be with you two. Like, sending them pictures of their dicks, their assholes, their bodies, their misshapen bits, left, right, center, up, down, sideways, all over the place. And
Nice.
it's very, it's a lot to handle.
Erotic.
So I would argue that my boyfriend has actually received probably hundreds more than I have.
Huh.
Yeah.
Lucky little thing.
Yeah. Crazy. Last one. Stop.
Would you eat a shit sandwich, not just ham, a shit as in poo-poo inside, to meet your idol?
So I used to play
How
this
did you
game.
have this locked and loaded, ready to go?
What?
You had an answer before I even finished the question.
Yeah, because I have a story about the eating shit. I've not done it myself.
Sorry, what? But to meet your idol, though?
Oh, nothing about that, no.
All right, then.
I
I'll
had...
just fucking get rid of the card, shall I?
I mean, absolutely no. First of all, sorry, just putting it out there, no, to answer your question.
You wouldn't.
No. Would I eat a shit sandwich? Who is my idol? I don't even know who my idol is.
Who is your idol?
You. And I've already met you.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't
Right.
know who my idol
Real
is.
answer.
I honestly don't know.
If you could meet one person on Earth, who would it be?
Alan Carr.
Alan Carr.
I really, really like Alan Carr.
Carr.
Yes.
There you go.
I
You just met
love
him.
Alan Carr. I think that he's amazing.
Welcome. Oh God, I
That
got
was
it.
pretty bad.
Welcome back to Chatty Man.
Yeah, that's good. I used to play a game with my uni friends, and maybe we can play it on the next episode.
Oh,
where
I can't wait.
We would say, how much money would it take you to do a certain thing?
Nice.
And my friend, I won't say her name because she'll probably be a bit upset, said that she would eat a bowl of human shit for
Nice.
£1,000.
What size of bowl?
Like,
I physically couldn't. This is my
Yeah.
thing with these things, right? People then their follow up is, yeah, but what if I had it in a briefcase in front of you? And then you're like,
£1,000, I'm not eating a bowl of shit.
no, I know, but then I'm like, if they're like, oh, okay, so for you, how much to eat a bowl of shit?
I'd say genuinely, oh God, I can't even fathom it. Like, the thought makes me want to just end my
A little
life.
feces fondue. How much to eat it?
I don't know, it'd have to be like minimum, and I'm talking minimum. Oh my God, I don't even know. £200,000, 300 maybe.
Okay, so 300k, right? I've just got my briefcase.
Oh.
300k
Oh, it's
there.
making me feel
Imagine
sick.
now, bowl of shit right in front of you. 300k. Go on then, eat it.
I would do, but it's
No,
not
but would you
here.
actually though?
Yeah, I think I would for 300k.
Because I always think this. I'm like, oh, I'll probably do it for that, and then some. Then I'm not, in my head, I'm thinking like, I could just.
I wouldn't do
even-
it for 100,000 because whilst that is a lot of money, it won't like forever change your life. I feel like £300,000 is enough money to like really help me and like set me up for years to come. Do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't even eat it just to save some children. Give it to charity. How much
No,
are
fuck the
children's
kids.
lives worth to you? I've
George
told
is
you,
al-
Max,
George
you
is already
can't say
fucking
that.
the kids, but no, I'm joking. That was a joke. That was an absolute joke. I,
I think
love
anybody was
children.
believing you.
I
hope not, anyway.
Yeah, no, I hope not. Should we do our job anyway?
Yeah, sure, why
Yeah.
not?
Okay then, right. I've just had an email in.
That's brilliant news.
Oh my God. Ah,
Oh,
guess what I
more
type
of
in every
that,
time?
please. Huh?
Guess what I type in every time?
Oh, my name's Max Finagdy.
No, I just wrote George is a wanker.
Oh,
Didn't see that one coming.
don't
did you?
lie to your computer, Max.
I would never.
Never lie at work. Sit. It helps with the work. I'm gonna shut up and even. That's a joke. Honestly, just cut that out now.
Oh, keep it in. I found out through my nan that my boyfriend was cheating on me. That's a good
Ooh.
thumbnail. Not a thumbnail. What's it called? Oh,
Little
title
clip.
to a video. Yeah. Whatever.
Title to a video.
I don't know. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years and never had a problem. It was all going well until one day I was at my nan's house for a Sunday roast and found a thong in the bathroom of my nan's toilet and jokingly asked if it was hers. Then she pulled me aside after dinner and told me that she had to tell me something. Apparently my boyfriend had been paying her £300 a month to keep quiet while he brought another girl back to my nan's house to shag whilst I was at work. Your nan is a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Fuck your nan. I'm sorry. I don't want to I don't want to disrespect anybody's nan, but your nan is a bitch. Let me continue reading this. I did wonder how my nan had managed to buy herself a pair of Gucci sliders.
Right, this is bullshit then, surely.
Brilliant.
Surely that was bullshit.
He doesn't know that my nan has told me I want to get my revenge. What should I do? Do you know what? Fuck your nan. That's not the advice.
Were you about to go to rip it and then you felt like, oh,
do you know what?
their gloves are off?
Fuck your nan. Do you know who Nana B is on TikTok?
No.
Right. She's like an old lady.
How have we immediately just got over that?
Because I need to. This is high profile stuff that's talking right now.
Oh,
Okay.
bloody hell. This is how he normally starts his conversations.
It is, yeah.
Guys, this is high profile stuff that's talking right now.
Nana B is a very famous content creator from the UK.
Actually, not very.
Well, right. Okay, you've not heard of her.
This always tends to be
Yeah,
the way
I know.
things go. She's very, very famous, and I have no idea where that.
She basically like does little cooking videos where she's like, Nana's cooking this today. She's like proper northern.
Oh,
blah, blah,
I think
blah.
I do. I might know her.
Yeah,
Just because
and-
you like stitch her videos or something.
Yeah, well, she's like very wholesome content. Like, Nana's ordered fish and chips today. What shall Nana get? Turns out she's a raging bitch.
Oh.
She literally leaves hate comments on people's videos all the time. Random stuff like, your teeth look ugly in this. Your outfit doesn't complement your features.
Is
like
this just your
random
videos?
stuff like that. Yes.
Is that why you got them done?
She's blocked me. She's blocked me on TikTok.
Oh.
Because I commented on one of her videos, like, you've not been commenting nice things, have you, Nana? And she blocked me. So if you're watching this, Nana B, watch your back. No, I'm
Nana
joking.
be
I'm not
scared.
I'm joking, Nana B.
Because Nana be gonna get it.
Yeah, that was not a threat. I'm absolutely never want to see you in my life. But how wild. Yeah, anyway, Nana B would do that. She would accept the 300 quid.
I cannot imagine a nan taking money to... nans love that's like their favourite thing in the world.
She's a bad nan. Bad nan pa. Like bad grandpa, but...
Could just own bad grandma. Bad grandma.
So
Sorry, what like bang grandma.
Yeah. Bang bang cauliflower. I love that. But it literally gave me the
hell,
worst
how are we
diarrhea
here?
of my life last week. Wagamama's bang bang cauliflower. I love you to death, but it pained me.
But
And
back
Ben Andrews.
to Wagananas. Wagging that finger at Nana because no,
like that.
Mom, you should not be doing that. That's naughty.
Yeah. Get fucked.
That's actually...
That's wild.
That's just incorrect. That's a false story. That was not true.
I think it is true.
You think a nan got bought?
I do not believe
bought herself Gucci sliders from the 300 quid a month she was earning
I
off her
think
boyfriend.
the exact sort of person who would lie to the grandchildren about that is also the exact sort of person that would buy Gucci sliders.
Wow.
I don't need to explain that. I just think that's correct. Can you hear the phone ringing?
I bloody can.
Go on,
Why
pick it up.
are you always ushering yourself to do everything? Honestly, I'm here as well, Max.
Really? Oh.
Hi, George and Max. So, I go to a very traditional Christian school, and I'm very much gay and atheist. And saying the staff and students are less than
traditional.
progressive is an understatement. But during Pride Week, my history teacher did a speech in front of the school basically saying, don't judge people, etc. But he was using words like us and we. And I thought he was a cis-het man. During this speech, he
sissy
said
man?
I
we
thought
shouldn't
you
be
said
judged for
sissy
who
man,
we
but
like. So late at night, I decided to email him regarding this speech. I was a bit tipsy and I said to him, this is a direct quote, "Are you fruity?" with fruit emojis. As soon as I sent it, I regretted it, but there was no take-backs. The next day at school, I sat in his class and saw him open the email right in front of me on the projector. I had an anxiety attack and went home. How do I face him at school now? Because I need to pass history. What would you do? Thank you.
Wow.
Well, in order to pass history, I think you need to worry about what you did in your past. The mic wouldn't have picked that up.
Disgraceful.
So, is the real winner?
Wow. I too thought that she said sissy man.
Yeah.
But she said cis-het
I thought he was a sissy man.
I thought she said that. Wow.
Has anyone ever messaged you saying, are you fruity?
No, I think it's just implied.
Yeah.
I don't think people ask that question much
I should have
anymore.
done, otherwise I wouldn't have made the podcast.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke, people.
It's not.
God.
It hits me.
Have fun.
It hits me hard.
Don't say that. That's going to fuel the rumours.
It does. I think leave. I'm sorry. Or confront it head
No,
on.
we're not talking about Brexit. Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Although you did vote leave, didn't you?
No, I did not. I wasn't even legally allowed to vote.
No,
I
neither
would
was
have. I would have stormed the Capitol if I was.
Sorry, Katniss.
Oh my god! When I was in Texas, I met that guy from the Hunger Games, Sam
Yeah.
Claflin. How embarrassing is this? So he's British in real life,
Yeah.
and in the Hunger Games, he's American.
Right, that's
I-
acting for you.
It is. Well done, him. I go up to him and I'm like, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my gosh. And I had no idea that you were British. And he goes, I've only ever done one thing before where I was American, and it was the Hunger Games. And he goes, is that the only thing you've seen? I went, no, I just forgot. And then I was
Just
like,
say
oh.
yes. He's not going to care.
No, I know, but I'd dug myself. I said to him that I am your biggest fan, and I'm not. I've seen him in the Hunger Games. That's it.
You can be a massive fan of his from the Hunger
I
Games.
know, but not really. Like,
I mean,
if you're
he
a big
looked
fan of
good
someone,
in the Hunger Games.
would I eat a shit sandwich to meet him? No.
Who would you eat a shit sandwich to meet? But
I don't
we
think
never,
I
we never
would.
answered this.
I don't think anybody.
Depends how big the sandwich is. If it's like a little sandwich finger. If it's just a finger.
Oh, it's a little shit finger. A shinger.
A shinger?
Yeah, a shit finger.
I was trying to think of a singer with a speech impediment then, but
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't bring myself to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat shit sandwich for anybody. Anyway, this, I think, just leave or confront it head on. Go to his office the next day. Gay.
Next
you see that?
gay.
You see that?
Because he's a homosexual
He
man.
is. Well, we don't know. but he
Potentially.
could be.
Could be a sissy.
And then how can you save it? You can't be like, oh, I thought that you were just because of this, this, and this, and make judgments about his character. You could say, I was watching a gay porno last night,
Nice.
and I thought that it was you. Is this true? And then he can go, no, oh my God, it wasn't
I mean,
me.
you can easily
but I am
just-
homosexual.
But is that a thing you used to ask? Like, if somebody was like, oh, George, I thought I saw you in a straight porno the other night. I wouldn't go, oh, no, I don't do porn, but I am straight.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That wouldn't
Well,
be the
speaking
first
of,
thing. Yeah.
some bloke came up to me in the club the other day,
Ooh.
and after staring at me fucking ages, by the way, like, I was stood there trying to dance.
Yeah, failing.
Yeah, it was a weird attempt, just flailing limbs.
God.
Not my favourite band. That's just how I dance.
Okay.
And he was just sort of looking at me like this, and I'd like, you know, when you like catch eye contact, so you like immediately look away. I did that 3 times to a point where I'm like, well, I have to acknowledge it now. So I'm like, and then he just stares like, I'm like, what is going on? So he comes over and he goes, why do I recognise you? So I say, I have no idea. And he goes, are you famous? And I went, yes. No, I said no. And he goes, oh. So I'm like, he was just staying there for ages. So I went, do you watch a lot of porn? And he was like, what? And I was like, you may, if you watch a lot of porn, that might be it. And he was like, are you a porn star? And I was like, yes, I am. And he went back and told his friends, and individually they kept coming over to me going, do you do porn? And I was like,
That's so
yes.
good. That's a bit. I'm gonna use that from now.
Because
on.
normally it makes them just turn around and walk off because they're like, oh, I don't really want to be known as
Yeah.
the porn recognizer.
Yeah.
But they seem to enjoy it more.
Wow. That's a really great method.
Yeah, if you don't know, then you go porn and they go, oh, God.
Yeah. Wow. That's great. I enjoyed that. Well
There you
done,
go.
you. Well done, you.
Bloody awkward for everyone involved, though.
Yeah.
Because then you just wanted to stand and chat about porn.
Oh, so fair enough. Yeah. What if they're like, oh yeah, you're that little micropene boy.
I'd say, he knows I'm not from porn.
Oh.
He knows the true identity.
Yeah, it's okay. Wow, I think that we've given that person great advice. Not really.
No.
But I guess
We
yeah,
gave
the
them
porn
advice, but not great advice.
Absolutely.
But does it really matter?
It doesn't.
Because
It's
no one's
advice.
coming here for real
And none of us are allowed
help,
to come
are
here
they?
until next year.
Well, I've told him. He's tried it
the
under the desk a
25%,
couple times, and I've
yeah.
said, Max.
What would you do if you found out? I once had this conversation with my friends when we were younger. I think they were saying, like, what is the weirdest place that you'd had a wank at? And this person who I haven't spoken to in years, my dad, no, he said that he was volunteering at a church as part of his D of E. Do you know when you had to do like volunteering?
Yeah.
And not a church.
I thought there was more like you do a bit of baking on the side as opposed to becoming a pastor.
No, I volunteered at a church when
That'd
I
be
did
cooking.
my Duke of Edinburgh.
Becoming pastor. That's good fun.
It wasn't a church, sorry. It was a school.
Oh, I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna make an awful joke. Then
No,
I'm
go
just-
on.
No, it's. I don't even want that to be on record anywhere.
Is it a word that you can't say on YouTube anymore?
Oh, maybe actually. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yes, he volunteered at a school, and they shut at night, and he got locked in, and then had to like call someone to like come and unlock him, and in like the hour that it took for someone to come, he had a wank in the school.
That's odd.
That is odd, isn't it?
That's really weird. My friend got locked out of his house once. Didn't have a key, so just had a wank in his garden.
Really? Now that's even more weird. I'm sorry. What, like... Wow, okay. I mean, what level of necessity are we at here?
I think he was locked out for like 3 hours, so he was like, oh, I'm just bored.
But there's so much. I mean, he must have a big garden that's
glad
perhaps
you said
quite
garden.
private. That must be quite private, because
No, it was on a dual carriageway.
on a dual.
No,
No.
it was a private garden down his long driveway in his country
Yeah.
estate.
Oh my God. Okay, then that's not that bad. But I would be so much. Have you ever been caught touching yourself?
No.
Me neither. Have you ever been caught having sex? Silly question. You have to have sex to get caught, don't you?
Max.
I've neither been any of those things. Neither. That didn't make sense. But I tried. Oh well, I've just had an email through. Would you believe it? What great timing. To the audio listeners, Max looks really fit today.
Max doesn't look fit today. He's got his little wispy baby hairs popping through his
Oh,
hat.
do I? Just remind everyone that I'm young. Little wispies. Right, can you read, sir?
Just for the audio listeners as well, we are both wearing hats today.
And white t-shirts.
Whereas
What are you wearing?
normally there's no cap. Today we are lying straight to your faces.
We are.
Hi, Max and George.
Hi.
Massive fan here.
Aw.
You know, just cut down on the food intake, maybe a bit more exercise, and you know you'll get to where you want. I'm in my last term of year 13, and I'm leaving school in 6 weeks, and I'm not sure if I should do something about my form tutor. I have fancied him for a while and think he feels the same way. We chat every morning and he often drops hints. All my friends say it's obvious he has feelings for me, often compliments me, shows a lot of interest in my life and has made it clear to me he is single. Last week we were on a school trip and on the last night the teachers were all a bit tipsy and he looked at me so much like he fancied me. It was the kind of look that if a guy looked at me like that at a party, I would presume we were about to kiss. On top of this, he's never taught me as a teacher, so I don't actually feel like there's a teacher-student relationship at all. More like we're friends. I really, really like him. I want to stay in touch, and maybe more. What should I do from... Not going to say your name.
That's a weird name, first of all. Second, illegal.
Yeah, you do have a teacher-student relationship, as they are your teacher. I'm afraid that is exactly how it works.
Wow. I mean, I've told the story before about how when I left school, a teacher hit me up on Grindr
Yeah.
and tried
And he
to
hit you up in your room. With the...
tried to get
with
me
the sex.
Yeah.
And such.
Yeah, he tried to get me to like wank him off in his car.
Oh, God. That's...
I don't know if that I might have made that bit up.
That's a safeguarding problem.
Yeah, it is. But in that moment, I found out that it's illegal.
That I'm gay.
Yeah.
God, I love penis. This is great. Thanks, sir.
It's illegal to be with a teacher, I think even like up to 2 or 3 years after you leave. It's like a safeguarding issue. After that...
It's been like 5 years since I've had nothing from mine.
Oh, God.
God.
Damn.
All that grafting for years.
Did you like have crushes on teachers in school?
No, I didn't really fancy any of the teachers, mostly because I was a little boy and they were old women.
Well, because you went to Hogwarts, didn't you? So
I did.
it's a bit
Professor
different.
McGonagall didn't
Yeah.
really do it for me.
She wasn't dropping it down.
What are you
low.
doing, George? She said, and I said, Mrs. McGonagall, don't touch my wand, please. You're not casting a spell on me here. But I finished Hogwarts Legacy last night,
Right.
and apparently this is such a niche topic. So just click off, watch another video if you fancy. I apparently you have to. I spent my money on the like extended edition or something, so I could get all the curses for like dark magic. Because I'm a fucking rebel.
You are
Call me
crazy.
Youngblood. What you can't see is I'm wearing a skirt. And I
So stupid.
yeah, I went for all of these missions with my little friend Sebastian.
Oh.
Right. And it turns out I revel in getting people to like me, so much so that in games on the options I never chose a bad one. I tried to be as nice as possible, and that is not how you learn the killing curse. So I didn't get Avada Kedavra because the 3 occasions where you could get it, I chose the nice option and I got Sebastian expelled.
Wow.
instead of getting him to teach me Avada Kedavra.
That
So
is not okay.
So I spent £15 extra,
And you can't
and
even get it.
I lost all the ability to use it.
Is there no way that you can do it now? I hate games like that when you get like trapped in something based on, because I make such bad decisions in daily
I think
life.
they do it so it's like, oh, you can play it in multiple ways and shit.
So you can like restart it.
So I
and,
might
like,
do
it
another one as a
again.
bad boy, because this one at the moment I've got a little chap called Terry Spellman, and
that's a cute
he's
name.
dressed as Perry the Platypus. That was meant to be the.
Oh, that was really weird.
That's more it.
Yeah.
I was like,
And I just want to
There you
say that was really good.
Thank
wow.
you.
Before anybody,
Can you do your Perry the Platypus so I don't seem
I don't.
as
Is it
weird?
like? I don't know. I don't know. I can't
no,
remember. It's like.
that's more a heterosexual man.
Yeah, I
Between
can't
the
remember.
bosom.
Yeah, that's about it.
So
Show me
I
about-
wasted my money.
What was the question?
Kiddie fiddling at school.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
There you go. Thank you for coming. Next.
Yeah, don't
no.
do that. I feel like, I mean, not that bad for you to get with your teacher. Bad for the teacher to get with you. You are a child, clearly, even if you're like 17, 18. You are still at that age where it's like young and impressionable and somebody has power
Also,
over
it's
you.
a breach of power.
You need to look, because you might have quite a lot of power in this situation.
Yes.
Realistically, if you turn around and tried to get with him, based on the stuff he's been putting down, he might just get with you. And that means that you are in this position of, right, I can make a decision here. I can either never do anything and move on with my life and realise that just because I think someone's hot as a teacher, I'm going to go to uni and realise that everybody in my hometown was a bit ugly and have a really good time.
Ew.
Or you can report him if you think that it's really getting serious and he's definitely making you uncomfortable. Or get with him and face the consequences. I know that's not suggestible. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's the one that's going to get arrested, not you. But it's like, do you want, when somebody Googles your name, do you want that to come up? Because that will be in the local papers. It will. So think about your decisions, darling.
I would not advise it personalmente.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
definitely don't
Spanish
advise it.
for personally.
Is it really personalmente?
Maybe.
Oh, God. I believed you then. I did. We go to Japan like next week, you know.
We do. We are off to the land of Japan.
Me and George. I thought, should we do... I thought this idea, even though I know it's not possible, but I thought we could do a podcast from there, but
No,
we can't.
No.
So that's a really bad idea. Yeah. If anybody would like to fly our producer Callum out to Japan to join us and a set.
In fact, that's why we're wearing our hats, isn't it? Because we want to bring the urban streets of London to Japan.
Yeah.
We're going to rename it Tokyo.
We're going to smash those streets up with our urban realness.
I can't wait to go to Japan.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm excited.
Why did you bring Japan up?
I don't know what just made me think of it. I pictured a calendar in my head and I looked at my calendar just before this and it said Japan in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't shag your teacher. Let's move on. I've
That's
just
a
had an
bad
email.
thing to do. Do not shag the teacher.
Actually, the phone's ringing. Do you want to answer it?
Yeah, sure.
I think you have longer arms than me because I can't reach very easily.
Hi, Max and George, and whoever's on the podcast, if there's anyone.
No.
So I can't help but notice that my sister and my stepdad have a very weird sexual chemistry going on, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. Like, you don't even understand. Like, every time she'll come back, because she lives with a boyfriend, bearing in mind she lives away with a boyfriend.
Yep.
They live like
With a
half an
boyfriend.
hour away, and he
With
lives
who?
with us. And every time she'll come back, like, to our house, he'll always get so excited, and he'll, like, always find a way to touch her. But, like, and my mum isn't seeing this. I don't know if it's just me that's overreacting, but it's genuinely disgusting. Like, I feel genuinely sick talking about it. Like, ugh.
So he gets excited and touches her.
Yes, a very touchy-feely stepdad.
I mean, I personally don't get touchy when I feel excited. I more so smile or maybe do a little happy dance. I've never felt the urge
Andrew's
to
a
finger
lucky
my
boy.
stepchild. What?
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 No, I think
Yeah.
if it ever sort of alludes to being more.
Is that illegal? Step.
It's not illegal. It's just morally unacceptable.
Yeah.
There are no laws against it, but there are
Morals
against
it.
Against the contrary.
Yeah. I mean, not only is your stepdad bit
old
weird,
and wrinkly.
old, wrinkly, dirty man boy.
Walnut balls.
Filth. Walnut balls. It could be. Very well could be. But he's also cheating on your mum if that's the case. Not only with
and
anybody.
You're cheating on your boyfriend. Don't forget, this is a double cheating relationship.
Double cheeked up.
Two people that you know will never be able to be together.
Is that not a bit hot though? Romeo and Juliet.
It's not because their families are feuding. It's because they've
families
already
are
got
fucking.
someone in their life
Yeah.
who they are saying is their significant other.
Could you shag someone that you know has shagged your mum?
What, my dad? No, I'm alright, thanks.
I mean, what if someone had shagged... Sorry, I should have repeated. Someone who'd shagged your dad,
No.
like a woman. Yeah, it'd be weird, wouldn't it? Imagine if she said something like, oh, like father, like son, whilst you're like knee deep.
Knee deep?
I don't know what you get up to.
So wearing like a boot.
You go fishing, don't you? Have you ever been fishing and wore one of them suits? Them like big dungaree suits?
No.
You give me that vibe, like you've stood in a river and like... Have you ever been fishing at all?
I've been fishing
Yeah, see.
on the internet. Just throwing out scams. That's fishing. PH. Got 'em.
Oh my god, my ex-boyfriend's ex-boyfriend used to do like calling up old people and getting their bank details and
Nice.
stealing it.
Easy work.
But how horrible
Easy work,
is that?
nice chat while you're doing it.
Isn't that just like the worst thing that you can actually imagine?
Hi again, Joanne. Just the normal payment.
my
Thanks,
lord.
love.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, the weirdos that do that. But anyway, what about this relationship? Oh, yeah, don't step on your mother's toes
Yep.
or anyone's toes for that matter.
Or your stepdad's cock.
Or I would not advise. I mean, it depends. How would you step on a cock?
Would you rather someone stepped on your cock or on your face?
On my face?
Really?
Yeah, because there's more. It's more surface area to go across.
But
If
what
you
if you
step
like?
on my little nubbin, it's popping.
What
It's
if
like
you got
a
like
little.
a black eye and broken nose? Realistically,
That's
all
a
you're
stamp
going to
you're
get there is
looking for.
a squidged pidge. Because penises, I feel, are very adaptable. Isn't it weird how many different like types
Is
of
this
skin?
one of the reasons you came out?
Yeah, I just thought, do you know what? We've got to embrace all like.
There's
we've got
so
to be
much
ready
you can
for all the
do with a
weathers.
penis.
Yeah, but they're very like soft and floppy, and then they're just.
You're doing
very,
it wrong if they're like that, I'm afraid. Sorry to say it.
Every time I do anything,
Andrew
it's
might
just
not be the
soft.
one.
Yeah. Aw.
You got a very soft boner today, Andrew.
That's such a weird sentence.
Like one of those things.
Oh,
you know?
the like slippery things. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, not good. So that's our advice on that one. I think I've got an email come through.
Oh, that's Useless Hotline out of context. Loving life.
Oh yeah, how good that I got my first edit.
Yeah, you did. You had to ask for it, but
And then
it was really good.
I did. But loads of people were commenting, I've done so many edits on you. What are you talking about? And I was
Do you ever
like,
go for your mentions / tags?
not really.
Well, then how are you going to find your edits?
I just assumed that they would come up on the For You page. If it's a video literally for me.
Well, just because mine do doesn't mean yours will.
Yeah, honestly, I have nothing but George's fucking edits on my For You page. I don't want them. We also got a thing sent in from a voice note from somebody saying that they invented Chaos Crew, Chaos Squad, Chaos.
I don't want to be speaking about this. We
What
are not
is
called
it?
the Chaos Crew. This group of people.
Is it your YouTube gang?
Oh, we're not called we're not a YouTube gang. We're just people who make YouTube videos, and they happen to be together. It's
So it's
not
YouTube gang.
Yeah, but everyone's trying to name us. We haven't got a name.
I
We're
suppose
nameless.
She said that she invented it. She came up with the name, and she felt really bad because
Well, I
you all
hate
don't
her.
like it. And then she said that it's somebody's fault in your crew because they liked
Stop
the
calling us
comment
the crew.
in your gang because they liked the comment and that gave it attention, and then everybody started calling it.
Yeah, but we're not called the Chaos Crew.
Wow.
I'm
Can I
afraid.
be
I'm
like
sorry.
a Chaos Crew sidekick? Can I be like Chaos Keith? Like Kiosk Keith in I'm a Celebrity.
I thought you were going for Crazy Keith, like Nev the Bear sort of bear behaving badly.
I don't know what that means.
I'll get you.
That movie, Cocaine Bear, how funny.
Not seen it.
Yeah, we got invited to the premiere though, didn't we? We should have just done Rails of Coke and showed up.
Yeah. That's how we do most premieres, baby.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want a nickname. Right, we're going to come up with a nickname for me for when I occasionally feature in like a George's YouTube channel video. And that means that I'm a semi-part of the
Token gay
Chaos
guy,
crew.
that's your
Token gay
nickname?
boy, that could be.
But that's not a good nickname.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when I bring
it's
you
true.
on and it's like, oh, George just brought the token gay guy again.
Well, what about favourite gay guy? Am I your favourite?
No,
Do you
you're
know
the- you're
who
the
else
only-
do you know that's
You're the
gay?
only one I can tolerate.
Really?
No, you're.
You usually beat the other ones up, don't you?
That's
down the
let's,
clubs.
let's stop pushing this narrative.
Okay. Hi, Max and George. I have this thing that's been bugging me recently.
So do I.
I recently...
Right there.
I really like this guy. He is so cute, and I feel like there is tension between us, but there is one thing that is making me stressed. I'm 5'8", which is around the same height as him. And 5'8" is pretty tall for a girl, and nowadays I feel like it's normalized. Girls have to be way shorter, which makes me really insecure about my height and makes me not want to talk to him or make a move because I feel like he will never like me because of my height. Get over it, you stupid bitch.
Fucking hell. What's your thought on the height thing?
I think gender norms...
Is it different if it's a gay couple?
Yes, definitely, because Andrew had this weird thing that when I met him, before he met me, he thought that I was going to be a lot smaller than I am because I'm really 6'5".
He likes a petite man.
Well, he must do, but and then I got there, and one of the first things he was like, "Whoa," because I'm like half an inch shorter than him, like barely at all.
Half an inch means a lot.
To some, not to most. And I was like, "What the hell are you on about?"
Do you want another drink?
No, I'm good. Yeah, but he had this thing in his head that he wanted to be with a shorter boy. And I was like,
king.
I was like, that probably just literally for the same reason as this, to like make him feel more masculine or something. But I was like, that's stupid because no one's ever thought like, oh, you're so tiny. But I do kind of, maybe I want to take back what I said because I do kind of see it a lot with like girls and like heterosexual couples. If there is like a really small boy, it is difficult for them. Like I do see straight small boys and I think, oh, because girls literally immediately see you as like, oh, little blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I think that must be tough. Whereas if you're a small gay guy, it doesn't really matter as much because like you're already basically a woman. I'm joking.
I don't really think could I date a woman that's the same? I don't think I could date someone the same size. I don't even know what the reasoning is.
I know what I think throughout our lives,
it's just personal preference. Don't come at me.
I think throughout our lives, we go through a lot of levels of socialization from institutions such as school, religion, media, and the family. We are all taught
this is the Useless Hotline podcast. What's going on?
That men are supposed to be a certain thing and women are supposed to be a certain thing. And unconsciously, these biases develop and are trained throughout our lives. So by the time you're a sprightly, moderately attractive adult such as yourself, when you get into a relationship, you're going to have all these preconceived notions of what that relationship should look like. I am man. I must fish. Woman, small, vagina hole, So you unconsciously...
You understand straight guys so well.
I do. Unconsciously, you've been taught that if you were with somebody who is taller than you, you would feel inferior. And even if you didn't feel inferior being with said woman, you would worry that everyone else would think that. And whilst you might think, I've got a lot of self-confidence, I like to reject social norms, I'm my own person, it's difficult to reject not only social norms, but everybody else around you's opinion.
Wow.
That's psychology and sociology combining. My name is Max Balegde, and for other sociology... I fucked it up. I couldn't say the word
You
then.
almost did it. Very nearly.
Can you tell I studied sociology at A-level? I'm very intelligent.
Nice. That was a good funny. Well done.
Thank you. Do you get what I mean, though?
Yeah, I don't know what the reason is for.
I just
me.
told you.
I know. I guess.
I literally just explained it to you.
I guess that must be it.
Yeah, it is.
But then I feel
because you're
but
not
is
a
it
person.
bad that that's the?
I mean, you could argue that it's stupid, but you didn't decide it. You've been taught it your entire life, so it is stupid. Of course, it is. Like some big batty gals who are 7 foot tall might have the tightest puss in the world, and be able to support for you financially, give everything that you need from a partner. But because of that one factor of them being 7 foot tall, you're going to be put off by it, and that is your unconscious bias.
But we don't have a tall girl with us unless there's one around.
Unless she's so tall we can't even see her.
Are they? Because I know a lot of girls like a guy that's taller than them.
Mm-hmm.
For the same reason. It's a two-way street, ladies.
One of my best friends,
not the bum, just relationships.
Yeah, one of my best friends, she's 6'1", and she's stunning. Like,
nice,
beautiful body.
Number? Joking, she's too tall.
Yeah, she's better.
That's a joke.
She's stunning, and she finds it hard to find, like you said, find guys. And all of her boyfriends have been like 7 foot tall, like huge.
Yeah.
But there is just that thing of like, even if she sees a boy that's like 6 foot tall, she's still a bit like, don't really want to get with you because she's shorter than me. Like,
yeah,
but it's weird. It's weird, guys. So many biases. Let's break them down.
But then, what's the lowest end? Because is there a short? What's your height range? If you were going to make a Hinge/Tinder profile now, Andrew's unfortunately died in a car crash.
Okay.
Low height range, highest height range.
So I am 5'10"/11". I think I'm somewhere in between the two. So I would say
10.5.
I like someone who's a similar height to me. Like they can be a little bit taller.
Yours would be minimum range 5'10", highest range 5'11".
Maybe like 6 foot to 5'8/9". Because I was once with a boy who was like 6 foot, like 3.
Wow.
And I literally felt like a little, like people were looking at me like, oh, he must get thrown around. Meanwhile, I was fisting him every single night. Literally hand puppet central. And nobody knew. Nobody would know.
Wow, I bet he felt a muppet.
Yeah, God. That was a joke. He was 6'2". And what about it?
So your height range would generally be.
I think I just want
6 to
someone that's like
5'8".
quite similar to me, and I that might be like if I was smaller, I would want the same. I think I don't know.
See, I don't know what my lowest would be. Lowest height range. I feel like 5
years old. Oh,
that's because there's a little girls can be really small. This is a weird thing to say.
That is a weird thing to say.
But
I get what you mean though. Girls, I mean, yeah, genetically speaking, shorter than boys typically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Have you seen that Netflix film Tall Girl?
Yes, well, I've not seen it, but I've seen
such a weird premise.
So dumb.
Apparently, it's just a film about a girl who's 6'1", and she goes through the whole thing, and everyone's supposed to feel sorry for her because she's slightly taller than the norm.
She's literally like, guys, you don't understand what it's like to be tall. And it's like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
It'll be a bit annoying. Obviously, it's not the most ideal thing in life, but
yeah,
it's not like a birth defect.
No. God. Stupid tall girl bitch. Anyway, I mean, shout out to tall girl if she is out there. I'm sure she's lovely. I'm sorry for just calling you stupid tall girl bitch. But yeah.
Also, I saw something interesting about that film as well.
Oh, okay.
She apparently the actor that played Tall Girl.
Don't tell me she's short.
No, she's actually 4'3". The actor that played her made her break by being a dancer, and in the show they say how tall girls are all bumbly and can't are coordinated and stuff. It's like, how the hell would you act that when you've made your break being a dancer, well known for being coordinated, and then you've got to be like, I'm tall, I can't coordinate.
That is a ridiculous movie.
Spank you, Netflix.
Spank it hard.
What's the next thing we're doing? Cool.
Wow, George, that was a really, really success. I feel like we've changed a lot of lives there.
We ended on a tall girl.
We did. Would you shag a tall girl? No. Prejudice. Bad boy right here.
It's me. I'm a bad boy.
If you enjoyed the episode, what can they do, George?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh, well, if they're a
No,
tall girl, no one else wants to, so they'll have to, won't they?
There we go. Really just put the nail in the coffin. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure, if you're watching, to like and subscribe. Put a comment down below. What should they say this week, Max?
Say, I'm a tall girl and I'm offended, George.
Don't do that, because then it makes me seem like an arsehole.
Yeah, write that, please.
No, comment. I
a tall
heard
girl.
Max wears platforms. He's actually 5'3".
Oh, okay then. I do have a pair of platform Crocs, and they were delightful to wear. I can't lie.
Ironic, because he doesn't deserve a platform.
Absolutely.
If you're listening, make sure to rate us a 5-star. Give us a download next week if you want to listen to us on the move. And we'll see you.
Wait, and if you would like to send in any dilemmas, do via the Instagram as a voice note to @theuselesshotlinepod. And if you would like to send in a letter, then do so via email to theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com.
Boom, badder, bing.
Love you
And
lots.
one final word from Max, a single word being...
I didn't breathe for so long there. My eyes are starting to water. George, I can't think of a word. Queef. I saw it there.
Nice.
Oh.
It's all from us. Queef.
Bye. Love you.